Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. 56 going on 36. And sorry I've been gone so long. It's been caregiving. I was in North Carolina for almost a month and a half, helping my mom with her shoulder replacement surgery. So today this video is about self-care during caregiving. My goal in this video is, if you are taking care of somebody, it's really tough, and I felt a lot of anxiety and I didn't want to get out of my routine, but so I just kept, like, the main thing that helped me, I would say, was taking my walk in the morning just to move around. And North Carolina, it was hot, which I like. I mean, I like the hot. It was sunny. I needed all of that. I needed sun and hot. I would go out from 9 to 10 every single morning with my hat and actually not that much sunscreen. So that was one of the things. And if you don't like walking, just anything to move your body. That was my first suggestion. That's how I stayed sane. Of course, I did not abandon self-care because life got chaotic. And when you're in the sunny South, where I'm from, North Carolina, you do have to work a little bit harder, I would say, with all the sweating and the sunscreen. But anyway, I brought with me I kept it very simple, my daily routine. Just some objects here that's, you know about this. This is a daily routine every day. And then some of the other ones, other super Goops. This eyeshadow, which you can find at CVS. It is absolutely Yuka approved, and you know what? I think it's $7 or $8. I have almost every single palette because it's so cheap, and I think it was like an 85 on Yuka. Eyelash curler. There's nothing funny about this. I always heat it up, and I'm just careful not to get too close to my the skin there. This is not Yuka approved, it's Sephora, unfortunately, but you can find these. Ilia mascara after I use this thing. And then I bought myself this, it's called Real Purity. I got it on Amazon, and it's absolutely Yuka approved. It was maybe an 85 or 90. That was my keep it simple beauty routine. And then my nighttime routine was always this Cocokind oil. You need an oil-based cleanser to take off the sunscreen. Use it on a dry face, and then washcloth to get it off gently. And then the stuff, which I love. All really pretty inexpensive. And I forgot the little cotton pad, but it's good to use the cotton pad to make sure you have everything taken off your skin. And then, of course, this is my day and night routine. I love this stuff. Oh my God, it is so inexpensive, and it got like a high ratings on Yuka. So yes, that was my night, and nothing fancy over here, guys. And other thing, of course, is sleep, which was actually very tough during a lot of my caregiving. Just worrying, doing a lot for someone else, just going to hospitals, driving to doctor's appointments. I'm not really a big fan of hanging out in the hospital. I don't like it. I never have. I could feel my blood pressure rising. But anyway, just doing these simple things that aren't fancy, they weren't expensive, sticking to my routine really helped me. Last thing I will talk about is I took on a gardening project. My mom has a house, so in the backyard she has a flower bed that had some beautiful, I think, zinnias growing, but it was mainly weeds. And even though I had like so much stuff to do and help my mother with, and just doing my own thing that I wanted to do, for some strange reason I said, you know what, I want to plant some flowers. During my walks, a lot of the neighbors had beautiful flowers, and so I told her I wanted to do this project, and I did. And it was hard, it was warm, I sweated, but it felt so good to sweat and then go take a really cold shower after that. But it wasn't too overwhelming, and there might have been a fire ant situation, which my God, I haven't lived in North Carolina for a while. I didn't know how sketchy those are. I would put I would put real bug spray on me. I just can't deal with the wasps and the bugs. But that really helped me a lot. So if gardening isn't your thing, you could do other things. You could journal, you could draw. I just think something creative. I just really like connecting back with nature and getting my hands in the soil. Only when there weren't those prickly weeds, I took my gloves off and got into the soil. I've heard that soil has serotonin in it, so that really helped. Today I'm taking my walk, and I would say the number one thing about self-care is getting out and getting some morning sunshine. And I know that I said that you should wear sunscreen, but you know, there's more and more stuff coming out about how getting that morning light before 10, that kept me sane. Like doing a walk, I would do my walk between 9 and 10 a.m. Oh my gosh, there are some baby ducks. They're so cute. They're so cute. Oh my god. Adorable. Oh my god. In conclusion, caregiving is tough, but it can be actually really rewarding if you protect your own health and peace. And I would love to hear your caregiving stories and self-care tips that you have. Please leave them in the comments, which I will comment back. And if this video helped, please subscribe and like. That would be great. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye.